Here we are at the start grid. As you can see here, first position. For me actually is very nice, of course, to come back on this track, once you've won it. And then, going to turn one, that's where all the action starts. Yeah, so here, roughly you're arriving around 330 kilometers an hour. And then the most important thing here is just, try to stop the car as hard as you can. Try to be as close as to the inside curb. As you can see, it's not a very high curb, so you can take a little bit of it. The exit of the curb here, it's all flat out. So it's really important that you can keep it as much to the right as you can, while still trying to carry the entry speed and have the front grip you need to have. So this is actually a very interesting corner. Turn 4 is actually never a perfect corner, because if you start to balance the car around this corner, everything else on the track is very difficult. So in the middle of this corner you always get a bit of understeer, so the car in the front always starts pushing you wide. And because it's a very long corner, it can be quite painful. So after coming from turn 5, you go here, braking into turn 7, and then here is actually a very interesting corner. You try to be as close to the inside curb, and then afterwards the track actually drops away from you. So normally you always, you lose the car in the rear, because it always wants to slide. But as you can see, they added like an exit curb, a bigger curb, so you have to be back already before that, and that makes it sometimes quite difficult. Yeah, so here we are in turn 9. I think this is actually, for a driver, I think it's the most exciting corner. I mean, now with the new cars, it's actually flat, so that's always very enjoyable. It's a bit of a blind corner as well, so you have to practice a lot, to find your entry turn-in moment, I would say. Yeah, so here we are in turn 10. You try not to front lock into the corner, because there's a hard stop and then a very sharp left-hander. This is a very crucial moment. I mean, it's very low speed, but if you can gain just 1 extra meter to turn the car faster, it's a lot of lap time. Turn 13 is actually a very important corner, because if you miss that one, you will also have a bad chicane, which is actually very tricky. I mean, now the cars are a bit wider as well. The most important thing, like I said, is keep it to the left, and then you can power through the right-hander and then use all the curbs. Yes, so then coming out of the last corner, it brings back some very good memories for me. And then you just pull over to the right, you see all the whole team actually just hanging over the pit wall and celebrating. So that was actually a special moment, and so it's always good to do laps here around Barcelona.
Tu opinión nos interesa. Si tienes algo que decirnos, envíanos un mail. Esperamos tus sugerencias.